are this evening. It's a grand night for singing, the Bicentennial Choir of Marysville, Ohio. Thank you. And now we give you sing, sing, sing.
My name is Scott Underwood, and I want to welcome you to Union County Veterans Memorial Auditorium. It's a lovely facility, isn't it? How's everybody in the balcony? Comfortable seats all over. I had the opportunity to be a member of the refurbishing committee for this auditorium, and it's truly a wonderful facility that has served our community for at least 70 years as a school, Marysville High School, and the junior high. And speaking of the junior high, I attended middle school here in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grades and had fond memories. And my memories are even very fond of the good teachers we had here. Yeah, we're still singing people up there. Even have good fond memories of the teachers we had here, especially D. Winters, who I was a student of D. Winters. Yep. And I learned my meager seamstress skills in home ec from Kay Liggett. Many of us know Kay very well. We love her very well. She's known for her seamstress skills, but she's also well known for humanitarian and her knowledge capabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, Kay Liggett's going to help us out.
Welcome, everybody. You know, Scott, I've been on the lecture tour since
I've heard you've been speaking in your retirement years, and you're also writing too, I think.
You know what I do when I go to a place where nobody knows me, and I've been lecturing to the Elder Hostel group, I always say, hello, I'm Kay Liggett, I'm from Marysville, Ohio, the home of good cars, good grass, and bad women. There's always a pause, not that kind of applause. And then I say, I'm the Scots, and the reporter, hello, and then it's very, and I have them in my pocket. So tonight, we welcome everybody. This is our Bicentennial Choir concert. This group of 40 musicians has brought their talent and energy to do this show for us. Congratulations to these marvelous people. They developed a great chemistry among each other, bringing enthusiasm and dedicating themselves to this choir as we celebrate 200 years as a state. Dolores Winters is one of our great talented teachers of music in the community. She has pulled them all together and brought the best out of them. Miriam Carson has been the teacher of dance for many years, brought the dance routine to live in the show, and Chris Westfall's piano and organ virtuosity blends it all together. Joy Grote has helped with piano and has taken many dedicated hours of practice. Nobody in this group ever said, "I'm too busy." We all thank you for coming, and truly, truly, it's a grand night for singing.
The moon is smiling on
It's nice to be back home here on the stage with Dee Winters and Miriam and Chris Westfall. A lot of us have had great treasured memories here on this stage. The Bicentennial Choir has been part of a Bicentennial Committee affair here this past year as we celebrate Ohio's birthday. We have Bicentennial Committee members here from Union County. And Kathy Chapman, you're in the choir. Wave right there, Kathy. She's part of the committee. Kay Griffith, I saw her here tonight. Say, hey, Kay.
Here I am.
Hey, Kay, there she's up there. Krista Miller's here. Krista, where are you?
She's up here.
Up there, too, yeah. Thanks, Krista. Bob Parrott, are you here tonight, Bob? Bob Parrott's put a lot of hard work and effort in our Bicentennial Committee. We thank Bob. Bob Smits is our chairman. Is Bob here tonight? He's bicentennialing someplace else, I'm sure. Yeah. John Crabb and Beth, are you here, Beth and John Crabb? And Jamie Roush, are you here tonight? When you see them, thank them very much. They worked hard this whole year to bring together some nice activities to celebrate Ohio's birthday. We also have a bicentennial bus tour coming up, and that's 2 weeks from yesterday. Saturday, October 11th, coming up. The tour begins at 10 o'clock at the current Kmart parking lot. The current Kmart parking lot includes a chili lunch served at the Rockaball Family Farm. It's $3, and it also, the $3 is for lunch and a keepsake booklet and its official song. It's a tribute to both our beautiful Ohio River and to our state. What's interesting, back in 1918, the Woolworth dime store sold over 100,000 copies of the sheet music of beautiful Ohio. And we can assume it was on every piano around the state during that time. As we drift with the current of a moonlit stream this afternoon, let's hear our state song from our Bicentennial Choir, Beautiful Ohio.
This next selection is a spiritual, which reminds us all, well, not just Americans and Ohioans, but all nations around the globe, that we need peace more than ever. The United States used to feel so safe and comfortable between two great oceans, but 911 has shown our vulnerability. Our own former Sheriff John Overly recently was named head of our state's Homeland Security. We know that John and all other leaders working on behalf of the safety and security will continue to strive, as we all do, for peace on earth. Let there be peace on earth.
Let's hear the balcony clap up there. That's how many's up there. Let's hear downstairs clapping. Just beautiful. One of the activities this year that also occurred as part of the bicentennial year in Union County was a wedding that was just held a couple weeks ago in Legion Park. It was a great success, a lot of fun. We also had a drawing this past year for a quilt that was made by, I think, 2 people, and I think they're both here. Julia Yoder, are you here? Julia? Is she here? Where's Julia? Back here? Yep. Is Alan Lou Westfall here? Were you 2 the only ones that made that bicentennial quilt? Anybody else? Alma? Someone else quilted it, but you both had your hands on it, didn't you? It was beautiful. Ladies, thank you and your help for raffling off a beautiful quilt in honor of our state's birthday. Give them a big hand. And speaking of quilts, one of the things that Appalachia states like to do is hand quilt, and we have a lot of folksy crafts and traditions from that area of the country. Like we do folk tunes. This next tune features 6 of dancers from the group, from the wonderful Bicentennial Choir, as they present the song, the hand-clapping, rousing song, Cindy.
I wish I was an apple hanging on a tree, and every time a sweetheart passed, she'd take a bite of me. I wish I had a nickel, I wish I had a dime, I wish I had a pretty girl to love me all the time.
As we sit here together in the comfort of our hometown, it's easy to appreciate all those wonderful things around us, all the blessings that God gives us. And to welcome back home a blessing, we have Ben Bunsold here today. Ben is a graduate of MHS, Maryland High School. He also has a bachelor's degree in music from Ohio Wesleyan University just down the road. He received his master's from the University of Illinois, and he's presently working on his doctorate at the University of Illinois. He'll be singing a selection from the Broadway musical Chess by Tim Rice. Ben is a product of not just his parents, but of Miriam Carson and Dee Winters. He's come a terrifically long way and has done fantastic. We're so proud of him. After you hear him, you'll be equally as proud of him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back home Ben Bunsel.
Everybody here is from Ohio State, but Ben went to Ohio Wesleyan. That's where I went. Pat him on the back, and I interviewed him out in the lobby before the concert, and I asked him what, where, and how, and he told me he went to Ohio Wesleyan, which makes him special.
A battling bishop.
A battling bishop. And he got his BA there, and then he got his master's degree at the University of Illinois. And now he's working on his PhD.
Yes, my doctorate at the University of Illinois in Urbana.
Guess what he wants to do? Guess. He wants to go into opera. We're very proud of him. We'll remember him when. The next one is Battle Hymn of Republic, this wonderful, glorious hymn. Julia Ward Howe, who wrote that, was deeply concerned about the Civil War and the issues there. It's the longest, hardest war in the history of mankind. More lives were lost in that war than in any other war. She decided to visit an army camp in Washington, D.C. in the old Willard Hotel in 1861. Her visit there caused sleepless nights at the Willard Hotel, but it inspired her to jot down this poem This famous poem that made her name forever famous. Time has only burnished the song's glory and made it brighter. Every few years, a special performance of these inspiring words and triumphant melody, as if they were once again totally new. Indeed, glory, glory, hallelujah, truth is marching on.
break, about 15 minutes, and we'll be back with the Bicentennial Choir. Thank you all for coming. Okay, keep the house lights on. Come on. You guys can see. We want to thank Dave Kent upstairs in the sound booth to help with lighting and sound tonight. Dave, thank you very much. We do want to thank Chris Westfall for coming on the piano. Chris, thank you very much. Chris and I graduated from Maryville High School in 1975 with Dina Taylor. She's back there, right, Dina? Chris, as you can tell, can't grow hair anymore. Of course, neither can I. About the only place we can grow it is right here, so we have fun once in a while trying to do that. Yeah, something about the complexion too. Anybody want to talk about our weight too? I need to tell you that I just talked to Chris's mother, Amelie Westfall, and she corrected me on the quilt. The bicentennial quilt is actually not going to be raffled off, but it's going to be placed in the Historical Society Museum eventually after it continues its rounds throughout the county. The Bicentennial Quilt Project was sponsored by the Genealogical Society in our county, and it will be hung in the Historical Society later on in the year. I also met up with Diane Schuler. Diane's someplace in the front row. Chris, remember Diane? We went to school together. And you're right, Diane. Chris and I and Dina, we were here for our 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. We were the last freshman class here to go here in the junior high. Walter Hurd's here tonight. He was one of the first graduates from this auditorium. Walter, hey Walter. There he is. And so, to my good home ec teacher, take it away, will you?
Well, we're going to go to the ball game today, and I have to tell you a story. I'm the storyteller. I remember when, during the Depression, I went from Cleveland, and the Cleveland Indians were always in the bottom of the league, and of course they gave all the school kids tickets for free, and we would skip school. We did skip school. Don't tell my kids that. We went to the ball game, and my favorite player was Earl Averill in left field, so some of you know how old I am. But we loved to talk to them, and occasionally a ball would land in those wooden bleachers, and the ball game stopped, and someone came up into the bleachers and made us cough up that ball because they said it was the Depression and there were no balls and the ball game couldn't go on. But whether it's t-ball or softball or kickball or baseball, Americans just can't get enough of it. We here can't get enough of OSU and football. But 3 strikes and you're out. My favorite is baseball. So here we are during the 7th inning stretch at Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
I
better with age, doesn't she? She looks better with age. Miriam is one of our claims to fame here in Marysville. We have many claims to fame, especially great musical talent. That swooning Hank Williams tune made famous by Patsy Cline is sung by our own Patsy Cline. She's a former Marysville High School graduate, a former student of D. Winters. Her name, ladies and gentlemen, is Patty Humble, as she brings to us the song Crazy.
Just like Patsy Cline, I remember. We're going to have Java Jive groups singing, and this is our tribute to Nestle's. I lived between Nestle's and the Reformatory. And Nestle's brews coffee. I wonder what people think when they come through Marysville and they have this urge for a cup of coffee. I went over and asked them if I could buy some of it. It smelled so good, and they said, only if you buy a whole boxcar of St. Louis. But one claim to fame for Marysville and the state is Nestle's. And remember those commercials that used to say Nestles? Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Remember that? But our local Nestle's is well known for enhancing the coffee bean. We smell it periodically and it's heavenly. Great cup of Java, and we have a jazzy group of ladies on a coffee break helping our Bicentennial Choir salute Nestle's and other of America's great pastimes. A cup of coffee.
Smells good back there. Here we show our appreciation to one of Ohio's premier industries, Honda, right here in our own backyard. Marysville's big Honda homecoming, a celebration that we all take part of in the summertime, is evidence that our motorcycle industry is alive and well just up the road. Here, one of our members of the Bicentennial Chorus, in fact the littlest member, Darcy Ann Allen, is here featured in the Beach Boys tune, Little Honda. Go. Vroom, vroom. Come on, let's hear it. All right. How does one of the, what's the other, Harley. How does a Harley go? Come on. Come on. Vroom. How's a Honda go? Try it again. How's a Kawasaki go? How's the Harley go? How's the Honda go? Oh, I'm having so much fun. We dedicate this serious next selection to all the men and the women who have served in our armed forces. Song for the Unsung Hero is also a reminder to us that someday our children and our grandchildren will also serve to take on the responsibility of protecting our land. This tribute now is also acknowledgement of thanks to all the first responders in our community who are on call to help us during times of crisis and desperation and tragedy. We say thanks to these men and women, our heroes. A song for the unsung hero.
The next song is my favorite son, based on a Broadway musical hit, the Will Rogers Follies, and it's about politicians. And you know, I sort of know about politicians. And most of their wives from 1900 wore big hats. Scott, would you bring me my hat? Oh, that's lovely. Joy Bigman made this for Music Man. We had, isn't it beautiful? I run for many campaigns of Blue Girl. That's my case. Oh, and here, look, in those days in 1900, they had great big buns on the back of their head. And this was the size of the pin. Can you see that? It's about 11 inches long, and they stuck it in like this through their bun. And then in 1920, the hairdresser industry was born. And the hairdresser cut all that hair off, and they wore cloches. And not only did the hairdresser come on, who's going to put a hat on when you've spent how much money at the hairdresser? And not only that, in New York, they discovered mass production, and they could stamp out those hats like so many cookies. And the miller, poor little milliner who took maybe a whole day or a week to make this, couldn't make any money. So today, not anybody even knows what the word milliner means. Milan, Italy is where they ordered their supplies. Scott, you know, we're celebrating all these people, whether you're Democrat or Republican, who choose to run for state, township, and state and county offices or federal offices, whether Democrat or Republican or independent. These people clearly want to give back to their community what the community has given to them. Scott, everybody seems to be running for president. How about you, honey?
As Will Rogers said, why sure, why not?
My favorite Sunday.
Miriam and Dee staged Will Rogers Follies at Marysville High School. How many years ago, Miriam?
1996, and that was just a taste of the fabulous show it was. Great memories. Thank you very much. Based on the words penned by Charles Dickens, this next song honors our volunteers and those who serve in the caring professions. These caregivers, including physicians and nurses, have a spirit of giving that never dies. Dave, I'm going to ask you to turn up the house lights if you could just for a minute. I want to point something out. I don't know if you can help any more than that, Dave, but I want to draw attention to our beautiful murals on the wall here in the auditorium. See them? This auditorium houses 4 beautiful murals. There's 2 over here and 2 over here. They were created by Raymond, Ohio's own Virgil Jackson. Each masterpiece portrays a vital part of our community. Way over there is transportation. You can barely see it, but there's even a train whistling in the background, way over to the right. Next to that is agriculture. Over here, religion and industry, our commerce. And we had the wonderful opportunity, Walter, right, to and Betty Wilhelm's here too. She was on the committee to help restore these beautiful pieces. They're restored and they're pretty much close to the original color. Agricultural stands out because our community is still a thriving agricultural community. In fact, I think Boutrell Lee's here. He's one of our very good farmers in this area. It's a difficult occupation, especially nowadays, but we give a great deal of credit here tonight to our hardworking and dedicated farmers and ag-related businesses. That farmer tan is evidence of hard work and success. From the Broadway musical Pump Boys and Dinettes, here's a song that salutes our agriculture in a lighthearted way called Farmer Tan.
a Depression-age kid, and these paintings were painted by artists during the Depression, as well as those that are down at the courthouse. And I remember well having some friends of the family who were artists. When people didn't have money for bread, you know they didn't pay the artists. So the government got together and got jobs for them, and they went away to camp, and then they ate at the camp, were fed, and then the government assigned them jobs painting at schools and post offices. That was the Depression. I remember my dad took my brother and me to a schoolhouse where they were giving out rations, and my father said, "Look at this. You two, never let this happen in our country again." But our next melody is Green, Green Grass of Home. And of course in Marysville, Union County, we're very proud of the Nestle Company, who has been the mainstay of many years, and even today, the Scott Seed Company. From its very humble beginnings as a bicycle shop and a retail store down on the corner of 6th and Main, diagonally across from the fire department, O.M. Scott's created a dynasty which has been a plush greenery project for our community. We salute Marysville, where the grass is indeed greener, and where Scott Seed Company, with a tune featuring Jan Thompson, is now going to sing The Green, Green Grass of Home. How appropriate for us.
As I step down from the train, and there to meet me is my mama and my papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass. Smiling sweetly, oh, it's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry, and there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. Oh, it's good to touch the green, green grass of home.
The next melody is We're in the Money Now. It's a Broadway musical that's still running today at Times Square and 42nd Street. Isn't that amazing? It's a wonderful tune. I think all of us know it. But this portrays the American tradition of making money. We work hard and we make money and we invest it, although we've had some hard times lately. We salute our local banks, our credit unions, and our investment brokerages with a rousing hit, We're in the Money.
You got it? I got it. What is it, a penny? A nickel? Hold your horses and let me get the dirt off. A dime!
been great to show off our local talent. The Bunsold family runs deep with talent. John and Marlis, you've done very well. Where's Marlis? Stand up, Mom. Stand up here. This is Mrs. Bunsold. Where's Aaron and Susan? Oh, Bill. Yes. I was going to, yes. Thank you. Come out here, Miss Bunsold, please. Which one are you? This is Susan Bunsold. Bill, I've done that for years. It's Bill and Marlis. Where are you, Bill? Yes, yes. Where's Bill? Please stand up. These jeans run. There's Bill. And where's Grandma? And Ben is right. Where did Ben go? Yeah. Thank you for correcting me. The talent runs deep in the Bunsold family. Ben's sisters, Susan and Aaron, are also lovely vocalists. Here with us is Susan and her rendition of My House, dedicated to our building industry and the rich heritage that we still enjoy in our old architecture and homes and buildings we hold dear in our community. Help me again welcome Susan Bunsold.
Will you build me a house that really will be mine? Then let me give you my design, a simple scheme of the house I dream of. Build my house of wood, build my house of stone, build my house of brick and mortar. Make the ceiling strong, strong against the storm, shelter when the days grow shorter. But build my house of love, and build my house of trusting, and warm it with the warmth of your heart. Make the floor of faith, make the walls of truth, pour the roof of peace above. Only build my house of love. But build my house of love, and build my house of trusting, and warm it with the warmth of your heart. Make the floor of faith, make the walls of truth, put a roof of peace above. Only build my house of love.
Susan is presently teaching at Wellington School, right, Susan? And that is in Upper Arlington. And let's divide the middle section down here. You're group 2, from the middle section over to here. Okay, group 2. Group 3 is that part of the middle section on over there. That's group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. All right? 3 times around the room, we start with an O. O, H, I. It's round on the ends and high in the middle, and all that other great tradition. And the flagship college of Ohio, maybe it isn't, there's a lot of great colleges out there, but it's my alma mater.
It's a lot of people's alma mater here tonight, Ohio State University. And then please, would you grace us with Harmon, Ohio, the alma mater. We hear it by the sound of the campus chimes.
For coming to honor our great Bicentennial Choir. I think they're wonderful. They have honored us and our community and our state and our nation. Again, we thank Dee Winters, is he down there? I can't. Music. She's touched many, many lives, overseeing this group as they travel to entertain us during this 200 years we've been celebrating our birthday. The history of the past 2 centuries shows what a difference loyalty to principled beliefs can make. America has never sought wars of expansion. It has sought to liberate and restore those that it has defeated. It has shared its bounty and wealth with the poor. It has rescued the suffering. It has done this not because the fatherland put orders to do that, but because our devotion to human dignity and human liberty demands it. America, and Ohio for that matter, is different. It is a vision, a noble idea that for that extraordinary difference, we should give thanks to God each day and pledge anew to do our duty out of gratitude to Him and to our founding fathers and statesmen. Ladies and gentlemen, let us thank our Bicentennial Choir for their wonderful service. I would like Dee now to come forward.
Say, we're interrupting the program. On behalf of the Bicentennial Choir, we'd like to express our thanks to everyone for supporting our efforts throughout this bicentennial year. But I'd just like to acknowledge we would not be here today performing for you without the timeless efforts and the extreme dedication of 2 very special women. Please help me welcome on the stage Dee Winters, our choir director, and where would we be without music or accompaniment? We'd be in a cappella choir.
sounds wonderful, but the piano adds a whole other dimension to the songs that we love to sing. So please help me welcome to the stage our very talented piano player, Chris Westphal. Token of our love for all the time you sacrificed for making us the best bicentennial choir ever. Thank you very much. And God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just overwhelmed at the wonderful, wonderful support and reception. I kept peeking out, and like at 3 o'clock, it was starting to, people were beginning to appear. And I said, oh, this is, well, we'll have a few. We'll just have a few people. That'll be all right. But this is sensational. Thank you so much. And I tell you, my job is easy. My job is so easy because I have the unlimited support of all of these people. Miriam, Chris, and Scott and Kay Liggett come out here. They were a hoot. On October the 26th, our Bicentennial Choir has received the honor of representing Union County at the final closing of the bicentennial year at the State House in Columbus, Ohio. It will be on a Sunday. You all know God Bless America, and I can't resist asking you if you would like to stand and sing just the first stanza with us, and then you may remain standing or you may just sit down and...
Beautiful, and your month and your years ahead. Thank you all for coming. And as the curtains close, wave goodbye and good luck as our bicentennial chorus travels to Columbus for the final curtain. Thank you very much.